Welcome to a journey of transformation. Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract abundance while others struggle? It all starts with one simple truth. To manifest wealth and prosperity, you must embody abundance in every part of your being. In this video, we'll dive deep into the mindset, energy, and powerful practices that will align you with the flow of prosperity. It's time to shift from scarcity to abundance. Are you ready to step into the life you deserve? Let's begin. Have you ever paused and wondered why some people seem to move effortlessly through life while others, perhaps including yourself, constantly struggle, even when working just as hard? Why does one person stumble into opportunities, money, and fulfilling relationships, while another faces repeated setbacks? The answer, though, it may sound mystical, lies not in luck or external circumstances, but in the dimension of consciousness you occupy. In other words, you are living out one version of reality among infinite possibilities, and you have the power to choose a better one. The idea of multiple timelines may feel foreign at first, almost like science fiction. But imagine this: every choice you have ever made has branched out into different possibilities. Each possible decision, each thought, and each energetic state of being creates a ripple. Somewhere in the vast field of potential, another version of you is living the reality you desire, already wealthy, already healthy, already fulfilled. That version of you exists now in parallel with the one reading these words. The only difference between your current experience and theirs is the vibrational frequency you are tuned into. Think of reality like a giant radio dial. All the stations exist simultaneously. You don't need to create a station, it's already broadcasting. But you only hear the one you tune your dial to. In the same way, abundance, prosperity, and freedom are already being broadcast in the quantum field. If you feel stuck in limitation, it's not because abundance doesn't exist for you. It's simply that your consciousness is tuned into the scarcity station. The moment you shift the dial, the moment you change your vibration, you align with a completely different stream of reality. This is not about forcing yourself to work harder or frantically trying to fix every external detail of your life. That approach keeps you rooted in the timeline of struggle. Instead, shifting timelines requires a change in consciousness, a deep internal shift in the frequency you emit. Abundance flows when you align with the version of yourself who already has it. The beauty of this truth is that you don't need to become someone else. You simply need to allow yourself to merge with the version of you who already exists in abundance. But here is the pain point most people don't realize. They are living in a self-reinforcing loop. Your current timeline feels so real, so solid, that you believe it is the only one available. You think that your past mistakes, financial limitations, or inherited beliefs about money have locked you into a fate you can't escape. Every bill that arrives, every moment of financial stress, every story of lack you tell yourself becomes proof that this is reality. But the truth is, this is only a reality, not the reality. Shifting timelines begins the moment you challenge the assumption that your present circumstances define your future. When you say to yourself, "This is not my final reality, I have the power to shift," you are cracking open the door to infinite possibility. The wealth you seek is already flowing on another channel. The happiness you crave is already alive in another dimension of you. The freedom you dream of isn't far away, it's here waiting for you to tune in. So, how do you begin this shift? The first step is awareness. You must first acknowledge that your life is not fixed, that you are not trapped by your past or limited by your current struggles. This recognition alone weakens the grip of the scarcity timeline. Imagine looking at your life from above, like standing on a mountain and seeing countless pathways branching out in all directions. At this very moment, new possibilities are shimmering before you. With every thought, every breath, every intention, you are either reinforcing your old path or aligning with a new one. The second step is choosing consciously. Most people drift unconsciously into their timelines, repeating old patterns without realizing it. But when you deliberately set an intention, "I choose the timeline where money flows to me with ease. I choose the timeline where my worthiness is unquestionable. I choose the timeline of freedom and abundance," you begin to shift. Intention is the steering wheel of consciousness. Without it, you remain a passenger carried along by outdated programming. With it, you become the driver, guiding yourself towards your optimal reality. And the third step is vibrational alignment. This is where meditation, visualization, and affirmations come into play. You must not only think of abundance, but feel it as though it is already yours. In doing so, you harmonize with the frequency of that abundant timeline. Your body relaxes into the state of prosperity. Your emotions begin to mirror joy, gratitude, and worthiness. This alignment sends a powerful signal into the quantum field, drawing you toward the version of reality where abundance is inevitable. Here is what I want you to remember. Shifting into an abundant timeline does not require waiting for years. It does not demand struggle or sacrifice. The shift happens in an instant. The instant you align your consciousness with abundance rather than lack. From that moment, your reality begins to rearrange itself to match your new frequency. Opportunities appear, resources flow, synchronicities guide you. The outside world reorganizes in response to your inner transformation. If you feel resistance, as you read this, if a voice inside whispers, "This sounds too good to be true," understand that this is the voice of your current timeline speaking. It is the echo of old programming, the residue of scarcity conditioning. You don't need to fight it. Simply acknowledge it and then redirect your awareness toward possibility. Remember, resistance is only proof that you are on the edge of a shift. So right now, I invite you to declare to yourself, "I choose abundance. I choose wealth. I choose to align with the version of me who already lives in prosperity." Let this intention anchor into your consciousness. With this choice, you have already begun the shift. You have already turned the dial. The abundant version of you is not far away. It is here waiting for you to claim it. Every experience you have in life, whether it's a joyful success or a frustrating struggle, emerges from one fundamental truth. The frequency you broadcast determines the reality you attract. Just like a radio signal, your energy field emits a constant vibration. This vibration interacts with the quantum field around you, which contains infinite possibilities. The version of reality you experience is simply the one that matches the frequency you're sending out. To understand this more clearly, let's use a simple analogy. Imagine walking into a room where music is playing. If the station is tuned to heavy metal, that's what you hear. If it's tuned to classical, that's what fills the room. The music itself doesn't argue, it just plays according to the frequency. The same principle applies to your life. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are like tuning knobs. If you tune into fear, doubt, and scarcity, then your external world will echo those vibrations back to you in the form of struggles, limitations, and lack. But when you tune into gratitude, joy, and abundance, life mirrors those frequencies by presenting you with opportunities, synchronicities, and prosperity. This is why people can work tirelessly, yet still feel stuck. Their external effort is massive, but their internal frequency remains anchored in scarcity. They say they want wealth, but underneath their energy is broadcasting fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of failing, fear of being undeserving. The universe responds not to their words, but to their vibration. The field listens to the truth of their energy, not the surface of their effort. And here lies the pain point many people live with every day. They are unaware of the vibration they are sending out. They try to change their outer circumstances, working longer hours, chasing opportunities, forcing results, yet their inner state continues to radiate frustration, insecurity, or doubt. The result? Their external reality never truly changes. It's like trying to change the song on the radio by yelling at the speakers instead of adjusting the dial. You may be asking, but how do I know what frequency I'm sending out? The answer is simple. Look at your life. Your external circumstances are mirrors of your internal frequency. If you find that money is always scarce, it's a reflection of a scarcity vibration within. If opportunities constantly slip away, it's a signal that your frequency is tuned to limitation rather than expansion. If you feel trapped in repetitive struggles, it means your vibration is magnetizing the same cycle again and again. The good news is that your frequency is not fixed. You can shift it. Just as a radio dial can be moved, so too can your vibrational state. The key is to consciously cultivate the emotions and thoughts that align with the reality you want to experience. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools here. When you feel genuine gratitude, not for what you lack, but for what you already have, you raise your frequency. Gratitude communicates to the universe, I am abundant, I am cared for, I am worthy. In response, the universe provides experiences that reinforce that vibration. Joy and presence are also powerful vibrational states. Think of the times you've been so immersed in an activity you loved that you forgot about time. In those moments, your frequency was high, expansive, and magnetic. It's no coincidence that opportunities often appear when you're in this state of flow. Life responds to joy like a magnet. When you radiate happiness, you attract experiences that match it. Another important frequency to cultivate is worthiness. Many people unconsciously hold the belief that they don't deserve wealth or abundance. This belief emits a vibration of rejection, pushing prosperity away even as they chase it. The universe mirrors this unworthiness by withholding opportunities. But when you embody the vibration of knowing you are worthy, when you feel it in your body, in your heart, in your very breath, you create a resonance with abundance. Opportunities then feel natural, money flows easily, and success becomes effortless because you are no longer pushing it away with invisible walls of doubt. Now let's address the deeper pain here. What happens when your life has conditioned you to feel low-frequency emotions? If you've lived through financial struggle, repeated disappointments, or childhood teachings that money is hard to come by, your natural frequency may be tuned toward fear or scarcity. This isn't your fault, it's programming, but it is your responsibility to shift it. And the shift doesn't happen by ignoring reality or pretending your struggles don't exist. It happens by deliberately choosing to change your inner state despite your outer conditions. This is where meditation and visualization become powerful tools. By closing your eyes and withdrawing your attention from the external world, you temporarily step outside the evidence of your current timeline. In that inner space, you are free to tune your frequency deliberately. When you visualize yourself already abundant, when you feel the joy of having more than enough, when you repeat affirmations with emotion, you are broadcasting a new vibration. Over time, this new frequency draws in experiences that align with it. Remember, the quantum field doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It responds only to vibration. If you feel abundant, it delivers abundance. If you feel scarce, it delivers scarcity. This is why emotional alignment is more powerful than physical effort alone. Effort without alignment creates exhaustion. Alignment first, then effort creates ease, flow, and results. Your task then is simple but profound: monitor and shift your frequency daily. Notice what you are broadcasting. Are you sending out fear, doubt, or lack? Or are you radiating gratitude, joy, and worthiness? Every thought and emotion is a signal. With each signal, you are choosing the reality you experience. So pause now, even as you read these words. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what frequency am I radiating right now? If it feels heavy, constricted, or fearful, gently shift it. Think of something you are deeply grateful for. Visualize one small success you've already had. Feel the joy of a moment when life surprised you in a beautiful way. Allow that feeling to expand. With that simple act, you are tuning the dial. You are stepping into a different stream of reality. This is the profound power of vibrational frequency. It is the invisible architect of your life. Shift your frequency, and your entire reality will reorganize itself to match. Now that you understand the concept of multiple timelines and how your vibrational frequency determines the reality you experience, the next step is learning how to deliberately shift into the timeline where abundance flows freely. It's not enough to simply know that better realities exist. You must actively align yourself with them through conscious practices. These techniques are not abstract theories, they are practical tools you can use to reorient your awareness and merge with the abundant version of yourself that already exists. The first and most foundational technique is setting intention with clarity. Intention is the compass of consciousness. Without it, your energy drifts aimlessly, pulled by old patterns, fears, and external influences. But when you clearly declare your desire, I choose the timeline where money flows to me easily and joyfully, or I choose to live in the reality where abundance is natural and effortless, you begin to carve a new path through the quantum field. The universe responds to clarity. A vague wish creates vague results, but a powerful specific intention acts like a signal flare, guiding your awareness directly to the frequency of your optimal timeline. The second technique is embodied visualization. Most people misunderstand visualization. They think it's about closing your eyes and imagining something far away like a daydream. But true visualization is about embodying the experience in the present moment. When you visualize yourself wealthy, don't just see stacks of money or numbers in your bank account. Feel what it's like to live in that reality. How does your body relax when financial pressure disappears? How do your shoulders soften when you know money flows consistently? How do you breathe when you are free from worry? By fully stepping into the feeling of abundance, your subconscious accepts the vision as truth, and your vibration shifts instantly to match. The third technique is affirmations with emotional resonance. Words alone don't shift timelines. It's the emotion behind them that encodes new patterns into your consciousness. If you simply repeat, I am wealthy, but feel disbelief, you're only reinforcing resistance. But when you speak affirmations with genuine emotion, I am so grateful now that money flows to me in increasing amounts from multiple sources continuously, and you feel the gratitude, the joy, and the worthiness as you say it. The words become vibrational instructions. They restructure your energy field, signaling to the universe that you are tuned in to the frequency of abundance. Another powerful technique is quantum breathing. Your breath is not just a physical function, it is a bridge between dimensions. Every inhalation is an opportunity to draw in new energy, and every exhalation a chance to release the residue of old timelines. To use this technique, inhale deeply while visualizing golden light filling your body. Hold it briefly, allowing that energy to saturate every cell. Then exhale, slowly imagining scarcity, fear, and limitation leaving your system. Repeat this process until you feel lighter, clearer, and more open. This simple act of conscious breathing can rapidly recalibrate your vibration and prepare you for a timeline shift. The fifth technique is awareness redirection. Old patterns will inevitably try to pull you back into your previous timeline. You may catch yourself worrying about bills, doubting your worthiness, or reliving past failures. Instead of fighting these thoughts, gently redirect them. When scarcity thoughts arise, say to yourself, that belongs to my old timeline. In my new timeline, abundance flows easily. This conscious redirection prevents you from reinforcing the old frequency and keeps you aligned with your chosen reality. Over time, this becomes automatic, and you naturally anchor into abundance rather than scarcity. Another essential practice is gratitude amplification. Gratitude doesn't just raise your frequency, it multiplies your alignment with abundance. The key here is not to wait for big wins before feeling grateful. Instead, start with the smallest things: the roof over your head, the food on your table, the sunlight through your window. As you consciously cultivate gratitude for what you already have, you expand your vibrational capacity to receive more. The universe responds to a grateful heart by delivering even greater reasons to be grateful. A more advanced technique is embodied rehearsal. This involves living even briefly as though you already occupy the abundant timeline. For example, instead of waiting until you are wealthy to treat yourself with respect, begin doing so now. Dress in a way that makes you feel prosperous. Speak and carry yourself with confidence. Make decisions from the perspective of someone who already has enough. This isn't about reckless spending, it's about energetically embodying the identity of your abundant self. When you do this, you collapse the gap between your current reality and your desired timeline, because you're already living it internally. Finally, there is forgiveness as a frequency reset. Many people unconsciously carry resentment toward themselves or others for past financial mistakes, betrayals, or disappointments. These resentments act as energetic anchors, holding you in a timeline of lack. Forgiveness is not about approving of what happened. It's about freeing yourself from the vibrational chains of the past. By forgiving others and yourself, you dissolve the blocks that keep you stuck and open the flow of prosperity. In this way, forgiveness becomes one of the most powerful tools for shifting timelines. What's important to understand about these techniques is that they are not occasional practices. They are habits of being. Shifting timelines is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing alignment. Each day, with each thought, breath, and choice, you are reinforcing either your old timeline or your new one. By consistently applying these techniques, you create momentum. And momentum is what carries you fully into the reality of abundance until it becomes so natural that you forget you were ever struggling. Here is the truth. Your abundant timeline already exists. You don't need to create it. You only need to shift into it. The techniques above are your tools for making that shift conscious, deliberate, and permanent. Each time you set intention, visualize, affirm, breathe, redirect, give thanks, embody abundance, or forgive, you are tuning your dial. And each adjustment brings you closer to the frequency where abundance is not just a dream but your lived experience. The question now is not if you can shift, it's when you will choose to. Because the moment you commit, the moment you practice these techniques with sincerity, your reality begins to transform. Abundance is waiting. The optimal version of you is waiting. All you must do is step into alignment and claim it. One of the greatest obstacles keeping people from stepping into their abundant timeline isn't a lack of opportunity, intelligence, or even effort. It's the invisible web of beliefs running silently in the background of their minds. These subconscious programs, often inherited or absorbed without question, form the blueprint of how you interact with money and prosperity. Until these beliefs are brought into the light and identified for what they are, outdated codes, you will continue to live within the limitations they create. The first step toward reprogramming is awareness. You cannot release or replace a belief you haven't identified. And yet most people go through life never questioning the thoughts they carry about money. They assume their beliefs are simply truths, forgetting that what feels like truth may in fact be conditioning handed down by family culture or past experiences. Identifying these beliefs is like uncovering the hidden operating system of your life, the software that runs quietly but controls everything you experience financially. Let's begin by exploring the most common limiting beliefs around money. One of the most pervasive is the belief that money is hard to come by. Perhaps you grew up hearing phrases like, "We can't afford that," or "money doesn't grow on trees." Over time, these words became imprinted in your subconscious as reality. So even when opportunities for abundance appear, your mind automatically filters them through the assumption that wealth is scarce, difficult, or beyond your reach. Another deeply rooted belief is that wealth requires struggle and sacrifice. Many cultures glorify hard work to the point of suffering. You may have been told, if you want to be successful, you have to work twice as hard, or nothing good comes easy. While effort and dedication certainly play a role in success, the subconscious program that abundance must equal struggle creates a reality where you can only access money through exhaustion and burnout. This belief blocks the possibility of effortless prosperity, where money flows through joy, creativity, and alignment rather than sacrifice. A third common belief is the idea that wanting money makes you greedy or selfish. This belief often stems from religious or moral conditioning that equates wealth with corruption or spiritual shallowness. If you've ever been taught that rich people are bad or money is the root of all evil, you may unconsciously sabotage your financial success to avoid becoming what you were taught to despise. Deep down, this belief whispers that prosperity is incompatible with kindness, spirituality, or integrity. And as long as you hold it, you will repel wealth because you don't want to compromise your values. There is also the belief of unworthiness, the quiet but powerful voice that says, "People like me don't get wealthy." This belief often arises from childhood comparisons, failures, or societal narratives about what kind of person deserves success. It convinces you that abundance is reserved for others, not for you. Even if opportunities appear, this belief causes you to shrink, doubt, or self-sabotage. In truth, this is one of the most dangerous beliefs because it doesn't just block money, it convinces you that you shouldn't even try. Another limitation is the belief in zero-sum prosperity. The idea that if you have more, others will have less. This belief ties your success to someone else's suffering and makes you afraid to pursue wealth fully because it feels like taking from others. The reality, however, is that abundance is not a fixed pie. Wealth expands. Value multiplies. Prosperity for one creates prosperity for many. But if you carry this belief, you unconsciously hold yourself back from receiving as though your abundance might cause harm to others. Now here's the deeper truth. None of these beliefs are you. They are simply programs running in the quantum computer of your mind. They were installed long ago by parents, teachers, society, culture, or your own painful experiences. But because they've been running for so long, they feel like unquestionable truths. That's why identifying them requires honesty, courage, and compassion. So how do you identify your personal limiting beliefs? Start by observing your immediate reactions to financial situations. When you think about money, what emotions arise? Fear, guilt, doubt, resistance. Each emotional reaction is a clue pointing toward a hidden belief. For example, if you feel guilt at the thought of receiving large sums, it may reveal the belief that wealth is selfish. If you feel fear when considering financial risks, it may reveal the belief that money is scarce and easily lost. Another way is to reflect on the stories you tell yourself about money. Do you say things like, "I'll never get ahead," or "I'm just not good with money"? These phrases are not casual. They are affirmations of your subconscious programming. By writing them down and bringing them into awareness, you can begin to see how often your own words reinforce the very reality you wish to escape. You can also examine your patterns. Do you repeatedly earn money only to lose it quickly? Do opportunities seem to appear and then vanish before you can seize them? Do you find yourself stuck in cycles of debt or under-earning? These repeating patterns are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of limiting beliefs at work. Your subconscious is replaying the same script, keeping you locked in the same financial experience until you recognize and rewrite it. Here's the painful truth many people avoid if you do not identify and release your limiting beliefs. No amount of effort, strategy, or external opportunity will truly free you. You might work harder, earn more, or chase bigger opportunities, but unless your subconscious beliefs shift, you will always find yourself back in the same place. It's like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. Until you patch the holes, the beliefs, the water will never stay. The gift of this awareness, however, is that once you name your limiting beliefs, you disarm them. The act of seeing them clearly strips them of their power. A belief thrives in the shadows of unconsciousness. But when you shine the light of awareness on it, when you say, "Ah, I see you. You are just a story I inherited, not a truth I must live by," the belief begins to dissolve. This is where your freedom begins. The process of identifying your limiting beliefs is not about judgment or shame. It's about recognition and release. It's about finally seeing the invisible walls that have kept you trapped so that you can walk through them into the wide open field of possibility. Understanding how your limiting beliefs around money and prosperity are formed is a crucial step in dismantling them. It's important to recognize that these beliefs are not inherently yours. They were shaped by external influences during your formative years, by your family culture, environment, and experiences. Until you bring them into conscious awareness and reframe them, they will continue to guide your actions and create the same patterns of limitation. Early conditioning, the seeds of limiting beliefs. The roots of your money beliefs were likely planted in childhood. As children, we are highly impressionable and absorb information from the people and environments around us without the ability to critically question it. The messages we receive about money, success, and self-worth often come from our parents, caregivers, teachers, and even the media we consume. These messages form the foundation of our understanding of the world, and they shape the beliefs we carry throughout our lives. If your parents struggled financially or expressed worry about money, you likely internalized the belief that money is scarce or difficult to attain. Perhaps you heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "We can't afford that," which may have left an indelible mark on your subconscious. In these formative years, you develop the belief that financial resources are limited and that only through hard work, sacrifice, or struggle can money be obtained. Even as an adult, these early messages may echo in your mind, making it difficult for you to embrace abundance. Conversely, if your parents displayed a sense of entitlement or acted as though wealth was a given, you might have internalized a belief of unworthiness or guilt about receiving prosperity. The belief that rich people are bad or wealth is evil may have seeped into your consciousness, creating resistance to financial success, even if it was something you consciously desired. Moreover, as children, we often model our beliefs about money after our parents' behaviors and attitudes. If they lived in a constant state of fear or anxiety about finances, we might learn to carry that same energy into adulthood. If we saw them taking financial risks or making impulsive decisions, we might develop an unhealthy relationship with money, one that's built on fear, unpredictability, or a sense of scarcity. In these ways, our childhood conditioning becomes the lens through which we view and interact with money, and it can take decades to recognize and alter these ingrained beliefs. Cultural and societal influences. Beyond family dynamics, societal conditioning also plays a significant role in shaping our financial beliefs. In many cultures, there are deeply ingrained narratives about wealth and poverty, success and failure. For example, some cultures emphasize the value of hard work and perseverance, often equating financial success with endless effort and struggle. On the other hand, certain societies may propagate the idea that prosperity is reserved for the elite or that only a few lucky people can achieve great wealth. These societal beliefs about class privilege and success seep into our subconscious over time. The notion that money doesn't grow on trees or the rich get richer while the poor get poorer becomes ingrained, reinforcing the idea that money is something you either have or don't have, and that it's hard to access or attain. These external narratives not only shape how we view our own financial potential, but can also make us feel alienated or powerless when it comes to changing our financial circumstances. Moreover, the media plays a powerful role in shaping our perceptions of wealth. Television shows, movies, and advertisements often present money as something tied to status, appearance, or material possessions. We are bombarded with images of luxurious lifestyles, glamorous vacations, and the belief that wealth is synonymous with happiness. This creates a distorted view of what true abundance is, often leading us to believe that wealth is only about accumulating material things. When we fail to measure up to these external ideals, we might experience feelings of inadequacy, guilt, or resentment toward money, which can further perpetuate limiting beliefs. Personal experiences reaffirming beliefs. Beyond external conditioning, our personal experiences also play a significant role in shaping our beliefs about money. Perhaps you've encountered financial setbacks such as losing a job, going through bankruptcy, or experiencing a failed business venture. These experiences, though painful, are often viewed through the lens of our existing beliefs about money. For example, if you believe that money is scarce or money is difficult to keep, a financial setback might reaffirm those beliefs, making it even harder to break free from the cycle of lack. Similarly, if you grew up in an environment where there was a constant fluctuation of financial instability, your nervous system might have become attuned to the experience of stress or anxiety around money. This conditioning is stored in your body, creating patterns of behavior that are hard to escape. Each time you face a financial challenge, your subconscious is triggered, and you find yourself reacting with fear, resistance, or self-doubt, as though you are stuck in an endless loop of financial struggle. This is why personal experiences can be both an obstacle and an opportunity for growth. While they can reaffirm limiting beliefs, they also offer a chance to question and rewrite the narrative. You have the power to choose how to interpret your financial experiences. A setback is not a permanent state. It is simply an opportunity for you to shift your perspective and redefine your relationship with money. By recognizing the beliefs that arise during these challenges, you can consciously choose to release them and step into a new, empowering narrative. How these beliefs hold you back. Now that we understand how these beliefs form, it's important to recognize how they hold you back from accessing your full potential. Limiting beliefs around money create mental and emotional blocks that prevent you from embracing abundance. These beliefs often manifest as self-sabotage, fear of success, or chronic under-earning. They cause you to make decisions from a place of fear, insecurity, or unworthiness rather than from a place of empowerment and possibility. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, You might avoid opportunities that could lead to financial growth because you feel unqualified or fear failure. Alternatively, if you believe wealth is for others, not me, you might unconsciously reject money or opportunities that come your way, believing you don't deserve them. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you act on these limiting beliefs, the more your external reality reflects them. Furthermore, these beliefs create a sense of disempowerment, the feeling that you are at the mercy of external circumstances rather than having the ability to create your own financial reality. They convince you that your wealth is dependent on luck, timing, or the actions of others, when in fact your financial success is determined by the frequency you align with and the choices you make. The key to breaking free from these limiting beliefs is awareness and choice. The moment you recognize these old beliefs and consciously decide to challenge them, you begin to shift the foundation of your reality. By understanding that these beliefs were formed from external influences and past experiences, you can choose to release them and replace them with new, empowering thoughts. This is how you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind and align with your abundant timeline. Now that you've identified the limiting beliefs that have held you back and understood how they were formed, the next crucial step is reprogramming your subconscious mind to align with abundance. The power to shift your financial reality lies not in external circumstances, but in the internal narrative you hold about yourself, money, and your worth. Reprogramming your subconscious is like updating the operating system of your mind, installing new beliefs that support wealth, prosperity, and success. Here are several steps you can take to start shifting your mindset and creating a life where abundance is your natural state. Before you can change your beliefs, you must first acknowledge them without judgment. It's easy to feel guilt, shame, or frustration when you realize that certain beliefs have been holding you back for years, but beating yourself up won't help. Accepting your current beliefs as part of your past conditioning allows you to release any resistance to change. Remember, these beliefs are not inherently yours. They were installed during your formative years, shaped by family culture and personal experiences. Take a moment to consciously acknowledge the limiting beliefs that have been operating in your subconscious. Write them down. This could include beliefs like, money is hard to come by, I don't deserve wealth, or wealth is for other people, not me. See these beliefs for what they are, outdated stories that no longer serve you. The simple act of acknowledging them takes away their power. You are no longer unconsciously ruled by them. They are now in the light of your awareness. Once you've acknowledged your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Or is it simply a story I've been telling myself because it's been passed down or reinforced over time? Challenge the validity of these beliefs. Ask yourself, who told me this? What evidence do I have that this belief is true? Often when we really question our beliefs, we realize they are based on assumptions, misunderstandings, or past experiences that no longer apply. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, consider whether that has always been true. Reflect on times in your life when money has come to you more easily. Perhaps you received a windfall or a gift unexpectedly. These moments are proof that money is not inherently scarce. By recognizing these instances, you begin to see that your belief in scarcity is a misperception, a belief that can be rewired. Next, reframe the belief. Instead of thinking money is hard to come by, reframe it to something empowering and supportive. Money flows to me easily and abundantly from a variety of sources. The act of consciously changing the narrative from scarcity to abundance allows your subconscious to start accepting new, healthier beliefs. One of the most powerful tools for reprogramming your subconscious mind is affirmations. Affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that reflect the reality you want to create. When you repeat these affirmations daily, you begin to plant new beliefs in your subconscious mind. Repeating affirmations with emotion and conviction is key to their effectiveness. For example, if your belief has been, I don't deserve wealth, transform that belief with an affirmation like, I am worthy of receiving unlimited abundance in all areas of my life. Say this affirmation several times a day, ideally when you're in a relaxed state such as right before bed or after waking up. The repetition of these positive statements helps to overwrite the old programming, replacing it with a new narrative that aligns with your abundant timeline. For maximum effectiveness, pair your affirmations with strong positive emotions. The subconscious mind is highly receptive to feelings, not just words. Feel the truth of the affirmation in your body. Imagine yourself living in abundance, feeling the joy and freedom that comes with it. The more emotion you can infuse into your affirmations, the faster they will take root in your subconscious mind. Visualization is another powerful tool for reprogramming your subconscious mind. When you visualize, you are essentially rehearsing your desired reality in your mind, preparing your subconscious to accept it as your new truth. The key here is emotional immersion, really feeling the emotions that come with living in abundance. Find a quiet, comfortable space, close your eyes, and begin to visualize yourself in a reality of abundance. Imagine the lifestyle you desire, the wealth, the freedom, the opportunities, and the happiness. As you do this, feel the emotions as though it's happening right now. Feel the excitement, the joy, the security of being financially free. When you immerse yourself emotionally in this new reality, your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It will accept your visualization as truth and begin to adjust your external reality accordingly. As you begin to reprogram your subconscious, it's crucial to forgive yourself and others for any past financial mistakes, wounds, or experiences that may have contributed to your limiting beliefs. Holding on to guilt, shame, or resentment around money only strengthens the negative beliefs and keeps you anchored to the past. Begin by practicing self-forgiveness. Acknowledge that you did the best you could with the knowledge, resources, and awareness you had at the time. Release any guilt or regret you may have about past financial decisions. Remind yourself that the past does not define you. It simply offers lessons for growth. Next, forgive others who may have contributed to your limiting beliefs. This may include family members, teachers, or even the media that shaped your view of wealth and success. Holding on to resentment only blocks the flow of prosperity. When you forgive, you free yourself from the energetic grip of those past patterns, allowing abundance to enter your life more freely. Reprogramming your subconscious is not just about mental and emotional work. It's also about taking inspired action toward your new beliefs. The universe does not operate in a vacuum. Once you align your energy with abundance, you must take action that reflects this new mindset. This might mean exploring new income opportunities, investing in yourself, or even taking steps to improve your financial literacy. Inspired action comes from a place of confidence and trust. It's not about forcing yourself into action out of fear or desperation. It's about aligning your actions with the abundance you know is already on its way to you. Listen to your intuition. Take small, consistent steps, and trust that the universe will meet you halfway. Lastly, celebrate the small victories along the way. Every time you take inspired action, every time you successfully challenge a limiting belief, and every time you notice positive changes in your financial life, celebrate. This reinforces the new beliefs and creates a positive feedback loop that accelerates your progress. Remember, reprogramming your subconscious mind is a journey, not a destination. It's a continual process of choosing abundance over scarcity, joy over fear, and worthiness over doubt. As you continue to integrate these steps into your life, your new beliefs will become your new reality. Abundance will no longer be something you chase. It will be your natural state of being. Visualization is one of the most potent tools in the process of manifestation, but many people still struggle to understand why it works. For some, it may seem like a simple daydream or a mental exercise, but the truth is that visualization operates at a deep scientific level, influencing both the subconscious mind and the external world in profound ways. Understanding the science behind visualization not only makes it more powerful, but also allows you to use it more effectively in your quest to align with your abundant timeline. The brain's role in visualization. At the core of visualization lies your brain, which is incredibly adept at creating mental images and connecting those images with physical experiences. The process of visualizing involves engaging your brain's reticular activating system, RAS, a network of neurons located in the brainstem that filters incoming sensory information and helps direct your focus. The RAS acts like a GPS system, helping you zero in on what is important to you by filtering out the rest of the information in your environment. When you visualize, you are essentially telling your RAS what to prioritize. For example, if you consistently visualize yourself experiencing financial abundance, your brain starts to identify patterns and opportunities related to wealth that you might otherwise overlook. It helps you filter through the noise of everyday life to spot the connections, opportunities, and people who align with the abundant timeline you're tuning into. But there's more. Visualization doesn't just help you see your goals. It actively programs your brain to make those goals a reality. The RAS links mental images to action. When you visualize success, wealth, or happiness, your brain treats these visualizations as experiences. It activates the neural networks that you would use if these events were happening in real life. This activation makes it more likely that you will take the necessary actions to bring these experiences into your physical reality. The power of mental rehearsal. Visualization is essentially a form of mental rehearsal, and the brain doesn't differentiate between imagined experiences and real ones. This means that when you vividly imagine yourself achieving your desired outcomes, whether it's financial freedom, a successful business, or personal happiness, your brain activates the same neural circuits that would be used if you were physically living that reality. In fact, studies have shown that athletes, musicians, and even public speakers who engage in visualization perform better because their brains practice the necessary skills while visualizing. The mind, in essence, prepares the body for success by engaging the neural pathways that align with the desired outcome. If, for example, you visualize yourself confidently making financial decisions, your brain begins to develop the neural pathways associated with confident financial behavior. This, in turn, makes it easier for you to act in ways that align with your visualized reality, bringing you closer to your abundant timeline. This phenomenon isn't just psychological, it's biological. When you vividly imagine an event or experience, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in motivation and reward. The more you visualize a desired outcome, the more dopamine your brain releases, helping to drive your motivation to take the actions needed to manifest that outcome. Neuroplasticity and the rewiring of your brain. Another scientific concept that explains why visualization works is neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. The more you visualize your desired reality, the more you create new neural pathways associated with that reality. These new pathways reinforce the belief that your goals are not just possible, but inevitable. Visualization literally reshapes your brain. It strengthens the neural circuits that are aligned with your desired timeline, while weakening those that are tied to old beliefs and limitations. Over time, these new neural pathways become stronger, creating an automatic mental and emotional response that aligns with your vision of abundance. In essence, you are reprogramming your brain to respond to opportunities, challenges, and decisions in a way that aligns with your most abundant self. Quantum physics and the power of thought. But the science behind visualization goes even deeper. Enter quantum physics, the study of the very fabric of reality at the microscopic level. While quantum physics may sound abstract, its principles have powerful implications for how we can shape our reality through thought and intention. According to quantum physics, reality is not a fixed, solid entity. Instead, it is a field of infinite possibilities where particles behave based on the energy and frequency they are exposed to. This concept is known as the observer effect in quantum mechanics. Essentially, it suggests that the act of observing or focusing on a particular outcome can collapse the wave of infinite possibilities into a specific reality. In other words, when you visualize a desired outcome, you are focusing your energy and attention on that possibility, collapsing the infinite field of potential into the specific outcome you want to manifest. Your focus and attention influence the energy field around you, helping to bring your desired reality into physical existence. This concept directly correlates with the act of visualization. When you focus your mind on a particular vision, whether it's wealth, health, or happiness, you are energetically aligning with that outcome. The more focused and vivid your visualizations, the more powerfully you influence the quantum field to bring that outcome into your life. Emotional resonance and the law of attraction visualization also works in harmony with the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. When you visualize a positive outcome, such as financial abundance, you are not just seeing it in your mind's eye, you are emotionally resonating with it. Emotion is the energy that propels manifestation. The stronger the emotion you associate with your visualization, the more likely it is that you will attract that reality. Research has shown that when we experience strong emotions, we release vibrational frequencies that influence our environment. Positive emotions, such as gratitude, joy, and excitement, emit high-frequency vibrations that attract similar frequencies into your life. By visualizing your abundant timeline with intense emotion, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are a match for the wealth, success, and prosperity you desire. This is why it's crucial to engage not only your mind, but also your emotions when visualizing. The more you can emotionally embody your vision, feeling the joy, satisfaction, and excitement as though it's already happening, the more powerful the manifestation process becomes. The science of neurochemicals and behavior. Finally, there's a fascinating link between visualization and the release of neurochemicals in your body. As you visualize your desired reality, your body begins to release chemicals like endorphins and dopamine, which are linked to feelings of happiness, motivation, and well-being. These neurochemicals not only enhance your mood, but also prime your body to take action aligned with your vision. Visualization doesn't just affect your mind, it alters your body's chemistry, putting you in a state of readiness and alignment with the abundance you are manifesting. Visualization is not just a mental exercise, it is a powerful, scientifically backed tool that shapes your mind, body, and reality. By understanding the brain's role in visualization, how neuroplasticity rewires your brain, and how quantum physics explains the role of focus and intention in creating your reality, you can begin to harness the full power of this technique. Visualization activates the neural pathways, emotions, and behaviors needed to bring your abundant timeline to life. As you continue to visualize and engage emotionally with your desired reality, you unlock your full potential, step into alignment with your highest self, and become a magnet for the opportunities that lead to lasting prosperity. Affirmations are not just a buzzword or a passing trend. They are a proven tool for reshaping your subconscious mind and aligning it with the reality you want to create. At their core, affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that help you rewire your thoughts and beliefs. They allow you to consciously affirm your worth, your goals, and your capacity to receive the abundance you desire. But the real power of affirmations lies not only in the words you speak, but in how you say them and the emotions you attach to them. In this part, we will explore how to craft affirmations that resonate deeply with your subconscious mind and guide you toward manifesting your desires. The right affirmation can unlock your potential, shift your vibration, and align your thoughts with the abundant reality you are destined to live. So, let's dive into how you can create affirmations that are not only effective, but truly transformative. One of the most important aspects of crafting powerful affirmations is ensuring they are stated in the present tense and framed positively. The language you use matters. The subconscious mind does not understand time the way your conscious mind does. When you say, "I will be successful," or "I hope to have money," you're speaking about a future that doesn't exist yet. The subconscious responds to what you tell it now. For example, instead of affirming, "I will be wealthy one day," shift to something like, "I am so happy and grateful that I am wealthy now." By stating your affirmation in the present tense, you are training your mind to see your desired reality as already true. The subconscious begins to treat it as a fact, triggering the actions, thoughts, and emotions that align with it. Additionally, always keep your affirmations positive. Avoid words like "not" or "don't," as the subconscious mind doesn't register negative phrasing as clearly. If you say, "I am not afraid of money," your subconscious focuses on afraid of money, which is not what you want. Instead, reframe the affirmation as "I am confident and open to receiving money." The positive phrasing helps to reprogram your mind to focus on the desired outcome rather than what you want to avoid. Another essential element of crafting powerful affirmations is being specific and clear about your desires. Vague affirmations, like "I want to be rich" or "I want to live a happy life," are too broad and lack the specificity that helps your subconscious mind direct your focus and energy toward a concrete goal. Instead, clarify exactly what you want to manifest. For example, instead of saying "I am abundant," say "I am so happy and grateful that money flows to me effortlessly in increasing amounts from multiple sources." This gives your subconscious a clear target to aim for and allows the universe to better align opportunities, resources, and experiences with that specific goal. The more specific you can be, the more your mind will start to work toward aligning your thoughts and actions with that specific outcome. This clarity creates mental focus and energy, both of which are critical to manifesting your desires. One of the most powerful aspects of affirmations is the emotional energy you bring to them. When you recite an affirmation, it's not just about saying the words, it's about feeling them as if they are already true. Emotions are the fuel that drives manifestation. When you feel the truth of your affirmation in your body, you are sending out a powerful vibrational signal to the universe, one that aligns you with your desired reality. For example, when you say "I am wealthy," feel the joy, security, and gratitude that would accompany having financial abundance right now. Imagine yourself living your dream life, experiencing the freedom, the opportunities, and the ease that wealth brings. This emotional engagement strengthens the power of your affirmation and significantly enhances its ability to manifest your desires. Your emotions create a frequency that signals to the universe the reality you wish to manifest. As you add more positive emotion to your affirmations, you begin to shift your vibrational state, aligning it with the frequency of abundance. The more vivid the emotions, the stronger the energetic imprint on your subconscious, and the universe accelerating the manifestation process. Visualization and affirmation are two powerful tools that work best together. When you visualize your desired outcome while affirming it, you activate both the conscious and subconscious mind. Visualization adds depth and clarity to your affirmations, helping to anchor them into your consciousness. It's the difference between simply stating "I am wealthy" and vividly imagining yourself enjoying the wealth you desire. To enhance your affirmations, close your eyes and picture yourself living your desired life. Visualize the exact details, the environment, the feelings, the experiences, and the people who are part of that reality. As you visualize, repeat your affirmations aloud or in your mind. For example, you might visualize yourself walking into your dream home while saying "I am so happy and grateful that I have created the wealth and abundance I desire." This combined approach helps program your subconscious more deeply by associating your desired outcomes with both positive thoughts and strong emotional experiences. The mind cannot easily differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. So this practice creates a potent alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can harness to manifest your desires. When you include gratitude in your affirmations, you are signaling to the universe that you already appreciate the abundance coming your way. Gratitude elevates your vibration, attracting more of what you are thankful for into your life. For example, instead of simply affirming "I am successful," you could say "I am so happy and grateful for the abundance of success in my life right now." This shifts your focus from simply receiving to truly appreciating the abundance already present in your life, which magnetizes even more of it. Gratitude strengthens the connection between your inner and outer worlds. It helps you stay aligned with the energy of abundance, amplifying your ability to manifest what you desire. When you feel gratitude, you naturally raise your vibration, and the universe responds by bringing more experiences, opportunities, and resources to be grateful for. The final step in crafting powerful affirmations is consistency. Like any new habit, the more you practice affirmations, the stronger they become. You can't just say an affirmation once and expect it to manifest immediately. Affirmations work best when repeated consistently over time, allowing the subconscious mind to accept them as truth. Ideally, repeat your affirmations daily, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, or whenever you need to recenter your focus. You can also write your affirmations down multiple times to reinforce them. The repetition ingrains these new beliefs in your subconscious, making them automatic thoughts and eventually shaping your external reality. By crafting affirmations that are present positive, specific, emotionally charged, and supported by gratitude and consistent repetition, you harness the full power of this tool to manifest your desires. Remember, affirmations are not just words, they are powerful, vibrational signals that align you with the abundant reality you are destined to create. As you continue to practice these steps, you'll notice that the thoughts, feelings, and actions that once seemed far from you will begin to show up in your reality. Abundance, wealth, and success will no longer feel like a distant dream, but a present and inevitable experience. Visualization and affirmations are powerful tools on their own, but when combined with meditation, they can become even more potent. Meditation provides a quiet space where you can connect deeply with your inner self, free from the distractions and noise of the external world. It allows you to clear away limiting beliefs, focus your energy, and align your thoughts with the abundant reality you desire. By incorporating visualization and affirmations into your meditation practice, you create a powerful synergy that accelerates your manifestation process. In this section, we'll explore how you can integrate both visualization and affirmations into your meditation practice to help you align with your most abundant self. This approach will allow you to reprogram your subconscious, overcome limiting beliefs, and open yourself to receiving the abundance that is already yours. The power of meditation as a foundation meditation is more than just a way to relax. It is a profound tool for transformation. When you meditate, you enter a state of deep focus and presence, allowing your conscious mind to step aside while your subconscious mind becomes more receptive. This state of relaxation helps to quiet the inner critic, reduce mental chatter, and activate your brain's ability to rewire itself. Meditation creates an environment in which you can plant new seeds of thought and allow them to grow into new beliefs and experiences. When it comes to manifestation, meditation is essential because it allows you to slow down, center yourself, and set clear intentions for what you want to create. By using visualization and affirmations during meditation, you engage both your conscious and subconscious minds in the process of aligning with abundance. This helps to shift your vibration so you begin to attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with your desired outcomes. Before you begin your meditation, take a moment to prepare your space. Choose a quiet environment where you won't be disturbed. Sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight, either in a chair or on the floor. Close your eyes and begin to take slow, deep breaths. As you inhale, imagine drawing in fresh, positive energy. As you exhale, release any tension, stress, or negative thoughts. With each breath, allow your body to relax more deeply. This physical relaxation helps to calm the mind, making it easier to enter a meditative state. Feel your body becoming lighter and more grounded, as if you are letting go of the weight of the world and becoming present in the moment. Once your body and mind are relaxed, set a clear intention for your meditation. This intention should be specific, powerful, and aligned with the abundance you desire. For example, you might say to yourself, "My intention for this meditation is to align with the energy of financial abundance and open myself to receiving wealth in all forms." Setting an intention in this way acts as a guiding force throughout your meditation. It helps to direct your focus and energy toward your desired outcome, ensuring that your visualization and affirmations are aligned with your goal. The clearer your intention, the more effectively your mind will focus on that goal during the meditation. With your intention set, begin to use visualization to picture yourself living in the abundant reality you desire. Begin by imagining what your life would look like once you have manifested your desired outcomes. Picture yourself in a space where abundance flows effortlessly. See yourself living in the home of your dreams, driving the car you desire, or enjoying the freedom that financial independence brings. Visualize the emotions you would feel in this reality: joy, peace, confidence, and gratitude. Allow these emotions to wash over you as if they are already your present experience. The more vividly you can imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings of your desired life, the more deeply you will connect with it on a subconscious level. Remember, the power of visualization lies not in the details themselves, but in the emotions they evoke. When you feel the joy, excitement, and satisfaction of already living your abundant life, you are aligning your vibration with that of your desired reality. This is where the true magic happens. You are sending out a frequency that matches your abundant self-signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. Once you are fully immersed in the visualization of your abundant self, begin to incorporate your affirmations into the meditation. As you continue to visualize your desired outcomes, repeat your affirmations silently or aloud depending on your preference. For example, you might say, "I am so happy and grateful that money flows to me effortlessly from multiple sources. I am worthy of receiving unlimited wealth, and it is my birthright to live in abundance. I attract opportunities and experiences that align with my highest good and greatest abundance." As you say these affirmations, truly feel their truth. Allow the words to resonate within your being. Feel the emotion that accompanies each affirmation, whether it's the excitement of financial freedom or the joy of helping others through your wealth. The power of affirmations is amplified when you engage emotionally with them, as this reinforces the alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and actions. To deepen the power of your visualization and affirmations, incorporate breathwork into your practice. As you visualize and repeat your affirmations, use your breath to deepen your focus and presence. Breathe in slowly through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill completely with air, and then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any resistance or negativity. As you breathe, imagine that each inhale brings in the energy of abundance, and each exhale releases any limiting beliefs, doubts, or fears that may block your flow of prosperity. This practice of deep, conscious breathing helps to ground you in the present moment and strengthens your connection to your abundant self. Throughout the meditation, allow your subconscious mind to absorb the new beliefs you are cultivating. As you continue to visualize and repeat your affirmations, imagine these new beliefs being planted deep within your subconscious, like seeds being sown in fertile soil. Trust that these beliefs will grow and flourish, transforming your relationship with money and abundance over time. After completing your meditation, take a few moments to sit in silence and feel the energy of abundance surrounding you. Let the positive emotions and beliefs from the meditation settle into your being. Know that just as a seed needs time to grow, your new beliefs will take root and manifest in your life as you continue to practice this meditation. To truly align with your abundant self-consistency is key. Meditation, visualization, and affirmations work best when practiced regularly. Set aside time each day, whether it's in the morning before bed or whenever feels right, to meditate and connect with your abundant self. With each session, you'll strengthen your connection to your desired reality and accelerate the manifestation process. By integrating visualization and affirmations into your meditation practice, you create a powerful space for transformation. Meditation allows you to tap into the deepest parts of your subconscious mind, reprogramming old beliefs and aligning your vibration with the abundance you desire. As you continue this practice, you will begin to see the changes in your external reality as the universe responds to your inner alignment with abundance. When it comes to manifesting financial abundance, many people find themselves caught in a pattern of desire and frustration. Despite their best efforts visualizing, affirming, setting goals, they continue to struggle financially, often without understanding why. The answer lies in the hidden, emotional, and energetic blocks that reside deep within the subconscious mind. These blocks, though invisible, play a powerful role in shaping your financial reality. They act like walls around your prosperity, preventing the free flow of abundance into your life. Until these blocks are identified and cleared, no amount of effort, strategy, or manifestation work can fully unlock the abundance you are capable of receiving. To break free from the cycle of limitation, it's essential to understand the nature of these emotional and energetic blocks and begin the process of releasing them. What are emotional and energetic blocks? Emotional and energetic blocks are deeply embedded patterns that influence your thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs around money. These blocks can stem from a variety of sources, including childhood experiences, societal conditioning, past failures, or even generational trauma. They are energetic imprints, often unconscious, that hold you back from stepping into the full flow of abundance. At an emotional level, These blocks manifest as negative feelings associated with money such as guilt, shame, fear, or anxiety. Perhaps you grew up in an environment where money was scarce, or you were taught that wealth was something to be feared or avoided. You might have internalized these emotions, making them a core part of your identity. As a result, when opportunities for financial growth arise, your subconscious mind automatically triggers those negative emotions, blocking you from embracing prosperity. Energetically, these blocks show up as resistance, a subtle but powerful force that prevents the flow of wealth. You may find yourself unconsciously sabotaging your own efforts, or feeling like something is holding you back when it comes to achieving financial success. This energetic resistance often manifests as self-sabotage, procrastination, or a sense of undeservingness that keeps you stuck in a cycle of lack. The emotional blocks that hinder financial abundance. Let's dive deeper into some of the most common emotional blocks that hold people back from manifesting financial abundance. Many people unknowingly hold a fear of success. While this may seem counterintuitive, it is a common emotional block that prevents individuals from stepping into abundance. This fear often stems from the unconscious belief that success will bring unwanted changes, such as increased responsibility scrutiny, or the fear of losing what has already been gained. Some people may also fear that success will alienate them from loved ones, or that they will be perceived as selfish or arrogant. This fear of success can be linked to an underlying fear of change, which is natural for the human psyche. We tend to resist change because it takes us out of our comfort zone, even if that comfort zone is one of financial struggle. The challenge is to reframe this fear and see financial success not as a burden, but as an opportunity to evolve, grow, and positively impact the world around you. Another powerful emotional block is the guilt or shame that some individuals feel about their financial desires or their past relationship with money. If you were raised with the belief that money is evil, greedy, or corrupting, these emotions may be deeply ingrained in your subconscious. You might feel undeserving of wealth, or worry that if you become wealthy, you will be seen as selfish or immoral. Guilt and shame around money often arise from messages received during childhood or from societal conditioning, which paints wealth as something that is only available to a select few, or something that must be earned through hard work and sacrifice. These feelings prevent you from fully embracing financial abundance because you don't feel worthy or deserving of it. Many people carry the belief that they are unworthy of financial abundance. This often stems from childhood experiences where love or attention was tied to achievement or financial status, or from being told that only certain people are meant to have wealth. As a result, these individuals may subconsciously reject money or wealth because they don't feel they deserve it. This sense of unworthiness often leads to the avoidance of opportunities for financial growth, as the person may feel that it is not their place to receive. This belief in unworthiness creates a vibration of lack, which repels abundance. When you feel unworthy, you are energetically telling the universe that you are not open to receiving the abundance that is your birthright. The energetic blocks that prevent financial flow. Just as emotional blocks affect our thoughts and behaviors, energetic blocks are invisible forces that affect our energetic frequency. When it comes to money, energetic blocks are often tied to outdated beliefs, past experiences, or negative patterns that keep you locked in a limited financial reality. Here are a few common energetic blocks related to finances. A scarcity mindset is one of the most pervasive energetic blocks that many people face. It is the belief that there is never enough money, enough opportunities, enough time. This mindset is often ingrained in childhood and reinforced by negative experiences, such as financial struggle or seeing parents or caregivers worry about money. When you operate from a scarcity mindset, you are constantly focused on lack, which then perpetuates the feeling that there is never enough to go around. This creates an energetic frequency of fear and competition which repels abundance. The scarcity mindset keeps you trapped in a cycle of survival mode where you are too focused on getting by to align with the flow of abundance that surrounds you. Another common energetic block is resistance to receiving, especially when it comes to wealth and prosperity. Many people unknowingly block the flow of money because they feel uncomfortable accepting it, whether through gifts, opportunities, or financial success. This resistance is often linked to feelings of unworthiness, as well as deep-rooted fears of being seen as selfish or greedy. When you resist receiving, you energetically push wealth and opportunities away. This resistance can be subtle but powerful, often manifesting as self-sabotage, procrastination, or missed opportunities. The more you resist receiving, the more you reinforce the belief that you are not meant to have abundance in your life. For many people, money is closely tied to stress and anxiety. Whether it's the stress of not having enough, the fear of losing what you have, or the pressure to constantly strive for more, this emotional energy creates a resistance to the flow of financial abundance. When you associate money with stress, you create an energetic block that repels wealth, as the energy around money is charged with negative emotions. This energetic block can also manifest in the form of financial patterns of instability, where you earn money only to lose it or face constant financial struggle. The key to releasing this block is to reframe your relationship with money, seeing it as a neutral energy that supports your freedom, growth, and well-being rather than a source of stress or anxiety. How to clear emotional and energetic blocks. Clearing these emotional and energetic blocks begins with awareness and acceptance. You cannot release what you do not acknowledge. Once you identify the emotional patterns and beliefs that are holding you back, you can begin to gently challenge and release them through practices such as meditation, affirmations, journaling, energy, healing, and forgiveness. By facing these blocks and consciously letting go of the emotional baggage they carry, you create the space for abundance to flow freely into your life. Healing these blocks is a process, but it is a necessary one if you want to manifest the financial freedom and prosperity you desire. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for recognizing and releasing the emotional and energetic blocks that hinder your financial prosperity. When practiced with intention, meditation creates a space where you can connect deeply with your inner world, uncover hidden beliefs, and begin the process of clearing away those limiting patterns that no longer serve you. Understanding how to use meditation to identify and release financial blocks is a powerful step toward transforming your relationship with money. By accessing the subconscious mind through meditation, you are able to directly address the deep-seated emotions and beliefs that keep you from stepping into the abundant life you desire. In this part, we'll explore how to use meditation to both recognize and clear those emotional and energetic blocks, allowing abundance to flow freely into your life. Before you begin, any meditation aimed at recognizing and releasing blocks, it's essential to create a safe, quiet space where you won't be disturbed. This space should be conducive to relaxation and inner reflection. Ideally, find a comfortable chair or cushion to sit on. Keep your posture relaxed but upright, with your feet grounded firmly on the floor and your spine straight. As you settle into your space, take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with each breath. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or thoughts that are lingering in your mind. Allow yourself to enter a peaceful, receptive state, setting the intention for this meditation to be one of healing, clarity, and transformation. Once you are in a calm and focused state, it's important to set a clear intention for your meditation. Your intention should be specific to the financial blocks you wish to clear. For example, you might say to yourself, I am open to identifying and releasing any emotional or energetic blocks related to money and prosperity. This intention acts as a guiding force for your meditation, helping you stay focused on your goal of clearing limiting beliefs around money. Be open to whatever arises during the meditation. Trust that your subconscious mind will reveal the blocks that are most ready to be released. To enter a deeper meditative state, bring your attention back to your breath. Focus on each inhale and exhale, using your breath as an anchor to the present moment. As you breathe deeply, allow yourself to sink further into relaxation, letting go of any stress or tension you may be holding on to. With every breath, imagine yourself becoming more deeply connected to the energy of abundance, releasing any lingering resistance to receiving. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breath. With each breath, you are calming the mind and creating a safe space for your subconscious to open, As you inhale, imagine drawing in abundance, and as you exhale, release any lingering negative energy, resistance, or fear. Now that you've entered a deep state of relaxation, begin to ask yourself specific questions that will help uncover your financial blocks. These questions should be open-ended, designed to tap into the subconscious and invite deeper exploration. Some examples of questions to ask include: what do I feel when I think about money? Are there any past experiences that come to mind when I consider financial abundance? Do I have any beliefs about money that feel uncomfortable or limiting? What emotions arise when I think about receiving wealth or financial success? Do I feel worthy of having financial abundance in my life? As you ask these questions, allow whatever thoughts, images, or emotions arise to surface without judgment. You may experience memories, feelings, or even physical sensations related to money. It's important to be gentle with yourself during this process. Whatever surfaces is simply an opportunity to heal and clear it. Once you've identified a specific block, take some time to focus on it. Visualize this block in your mind's eye. It may appear as a physical object, a color, or a sensation in your body. Allow yourself to fully experience it without judgment. The purpose of this step is to acknowledge the block's presence without allowing it to control you. Next, ask your subconscious mind to show you the origin of this block. Often these blocks are tied to early childhood experiences, past traumas, or societal programming. You may receive images, memories, or impressions of when this belief or emotional pattern was first created. Be open to whatever arises and trust that it is coming to you for healing. Step 6. Release the block with compassion. Now that you've identified the emotional or energetic block and its source, it's time to release it. Start by offering yourself compassion and forgiveness. Recognize that this block was created based on past experiences, but it no longer serves your highest good. You have the power to let it go. Imagine a warm, healing light surrounding the block. This light represents love, understanding, and transformation. As you breathe deeply, visualize this light dissolving the block, releasing it from your energetic field. You can imagine the block disintegrating, melting away, or being washed away by the healing light. As you release the block, repeat to yourself an affirmation such as, "I release all beliefs, emotions, and patterns that no longer serve my financial abundance. I am open to receiving wealth and prosperity in every area of my life. I forgive myself for any past financial decisions and release any guilt or shame associated with money." As you repeat these affirmations, feel the energy of the block dissipating, leaving you with a sense of lightness and freedom. Allow the healing light to fill the space where the block once was, bringing in new, positive energy that supports your abundance and prosperity. After releasing the old block, it's time to anchor in a new, empowering belief. Visualize yourself embracing the new belief around money and abundance. Imagine yourself living in a reality where money flows easily to you, where you feel worthy of wealth, and where financial opportunities arise naturally. As you visualize this new reality, repeat affirmations that align with your new belief, such as, "I am worthy of unlimited abundance and success. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am aligned with the energy of financial freedom and prosperity." Feel the truth of these new affirmations deep within your body. Allow them to resonate in every cell, muscle, and fiber of your being. You are creating a new energetic pathway, one that is aligned with abundance. To complete the meditation, take a few moments to express gratitude for the release and the healing process. Thank yourself for doing this deep inner work and acknowledge the shift that has occurred within your energy field. With each meditation, you are becoming more aligned with the abundant version of yourself. As you gently bring your awareness back to the present moment, take a deep breath, feeling grounded and refreshed. Know that you have cleared old blocks and made space for new possibilities, and trust that abundance is already on its way to you. Energy healing is a powerful tool that works to clear deep-seated emotional and energetic blocks that may be preventing the flow of abundance into your life. These blocks often form from past experiences, limiting beliefs, or societal conditioning can create energetic resistance that holds you back from stepping into your full potential. The good news is that energy healing offers a way to release these blocks and align your energy with the abundance that is already waiting for you. In this section, we will explore several effective energy healing techniques to help you clear financial blocks and open yourself to receiving the wealth, success, and prosperity you desire. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you can accelerate your manifestation process and create lasting change in your relationship with money. Reiki is an ancient energy healing practice that involves channeling universal life force energy to clear blockages and balance the body's energy systems. The practice is based on the principle that energy flows through the body, and that when energy is blocked or unbalanced, it can cause physical, emotional, and spiritual issues, including financial limitations. Reiki can be used to clear financial blocks by helping to release negative energy and restore the free flow of abundance. During a Reiki session, the practitioner places their hands on or near your body to channel energy into areas that may be experiencing stagnation or imbalance. If you're practicing Reiki on yourself, you can focus your intention on clearing financial blocks. Begin by sitting or lying down in a relaxed position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then place your hands on the areas of your body that may hold tension or resistance related to money, such as your solar plexus, the center of personal power, your heart, the center of self-worth, and your throat, the center of self-expression. As you focus on these areas, visualize them being filled with healing energy, dissolving any blockages, and making space for the flow of financial abundance. You can also use Reiki symbols and mantras during your self-healing practice to amplify the effects of the energy work. Trust that as you direct your energy towards clearing financial blocks, your energetic field will begin to align with the vibration of abundance. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping, is a highly effective method for clearing emotional blocks related to money. Tapping involves using your fingertips to gently tap on specific meridian points on your body while focusing on a particular issue or belief. This technique combines elements of acupressure and cognitive therapy, helping to release stored emotions, trauma, and limiting beliefs. To use EFT to clear financial blocks, start by identifying any negative emotions or beliefs related to money. For example, you might feel that money is hard to come by, or I am not worthy of financial success. Acknowledge these feelings and repeat a simple phrase that expresses the issue you are working on, such as, "Even though I feel that money is scarce, I deeply and completely love and accept myself." Begin by tapping on the karate chop point the side of your hand and repeat your affirmation 3 times. Then, move through the following tapping points while focusing on the issue at hand. Top of the head crown of your head, eyebrow, point the inner edge of your eyebrow, side of the eye, the outer edge of your eye, under the eye just below the eyebrow, eye socket, under the nose between your upper lip and nose, chin point just below your lower lip, collarbone point the spot where the collarbone meets the breastbone, under the arm about 4 inches below your armpit. As you tap on each point, focus on releasing the negative emotion or belief associated with money. After tapping through all the points, take a deep breath and check in with yourself to see if the emotional charge around the issue has lessened. You may need to repeat the process several times, but over time, EFT can help you release deep-seated blocks and shift your energy towards abundance. Combining meditation, visualization, and sound healing is another powerful way to clear financial blocks and align with abundance. Meditation helps you connect with your inner self, while visualization allows you to vividly imagine your desired reality. Sound healing using tools like singing bowls or tuning forks can amplify the effects of meditation by shifting the energetic frequency of your body. Begin by sitting in a comfortable position with your spine straight. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, focusing on relaxing your body and mind. Once you're relaxed, visualize yourself in a state of financial abundance. Imagine the lifestyle you want to create. Visualize yourself living in a beautiful home, traveling freely, and enjoying financial freedom. See yourself surrounded by opportunities and feel the joy of having everything you desire. As you hold this visualization, introduce sound healing by playing a singing bowl or binaural beats that correspond to abundance or prosperity. The sound frequencies will help shift your energy field, helping you release any lingering resistance and align with the vibration of wealth. If you don't have access to sound tools, you can also use your voice. Chanting affirmations such as, "I am abundant," "I am worthy of wealth," or "money flows to me," easily, in a rhythmic, soothing manner, can create a powerful, energetic shift. Feel the vibration of the words in your body, especially in areas associated with abundance, like your solar plexus and heart. Allow the sound to clear any blockages and fill you with the energy of abundance. Crystals have long been used for their healing properties, and certain stones are especially beneficial for clearing financial blocks and attracting abundance. Crystals like citrine pyrite, green aventurine, and tiger's eye are known to be powerful tools for financial healing. These crystals work by amplifying the energy of prosperity and removing energetic blockages that may prevent the flow of wealth. To use crystals for financial healing, hold a crystal in your hand or place it on areas of your body that correspond to financial blockages, such as your solar plexus, heart, or root chakra. You can also place the crystals around your workspace or home, particularly in areas where you manage your finances. As you sit with the crystal, close your eyes and focus on your intention for abundance. Hold the crystal in your palm, and as you breathe, visualize the crystal's energy clearing any negative emotions or limiting beliefs around money. Imagine the crystal's energy infusing your body with the vibration of wealth, success, and abundance. You can also use a simple crystal grid, placing the stones in a specific pattern on your altar or workspace to amplify the healing energy. The grid can act as a focal point, helping you maintain alignment with your financial goals and continually clear blocks as you move forward. Breathing is one of the most effective ways to release stagnant energy and bring your mind and body into alignment. Incorporating breathwork into your visualization and affirmation practice can help you clear financial blocks on a deeper level. Begin by sitting comfortably, taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you inhale, imagine breathing in the energy of abundance. With each exhale, release any tension, resistance, or negative beliefs around money. Visualize your breath acting as a cleansing force, sweeping away any emotional or energetic debris that has been blocking your financial flow. Combine this breathwork with your affirmations. For example, with each inhale, say to yourself, "I am worthy of abundance." As you exhale, release any thoughts that tell you otherwise. With each breath, deepen your connection to the belief that you are deserving of wealth and success. Energy healing techniques are incredibly effective at clearing financial blocks, allowing you to align with the abundant life you deserve. Whether you choose Reiki, EFT, tapping, sound healing, or crystal therapy, these practices work to shift your energy, clear limiting beliefs, and remove resistance to receiving prosperity. By incorporating these techniques into your routine, you can gradually release old patterns, step into your power, and create a life of financial freedom and abundance. Clearing emotional and energetic blocks in meditation is a powerful and transformative practice. By regularly meditating on your financial blocks, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind, release limiting beliefs, and create the space for abundance to flow effortlessly into your life. Remember, healing is a journey, and each meditation brings you one step closer to the abundant reality you deserve. Abundance is not just a concept that lives in your thoughts. It's a state of being that must be embodied, felt, expressed, and lived. To truly manifest wealth, success, and prosperity, it's essential that you embody abundance in your physical body and energy field. This means aligning every aspect of your being, your thoughts, emotions, physical posture, and energy with the frequency of abundance. By doing so, you become a magnet for prosperity and effortlessly attract the opportunities, resources, and experiences that align with your highest vision. In this section, we'll explore the importance of embodiment in the manifestation process and how you can shift your physical and energetic state to one that attracts and radiates abundance. The concept of embodiment in manifestation. Manifestation is often thought of as a mental process, visualizing, affirming, and setting goals. However, the true key to manifestation lies in embodiment. Embodiment is the practice of integrating your desires into every fiber of your being, not just in thought, but in your emotions, actions, and physical state. To manifest abundance, it's not enough to think positive thoughts or affirm success. You must begin to live as though you already have what you desire. This involves shifting your physical energy and actions to match the reality of abundance. When you truly embody abundance, your mind, body, and energy are in complete alignment with the abundant reality you wish to create. Your physical posture is a direct reflection of your internal state. The way you carry yourself, your body language, your gestures, your facial expressions, speaks volumes to the universe about how you feel about yourself and your worthiness of abundance. When you feel abundant, your posture naturally reflects this. You stand tall, walk with confidence, and hold your body in a way that expresses power and openness. Start by paying attention to your posture throughout the day. Are you hunched over, tight and closed off? Or are you standing tall with an open chest, relaxed shoulders, and an aligned spine? If you catch yourself slumping or collapsing energetically, pause and take a deep breath. Straighten your back, lift your chest, and allow your body to expand with each inhale. Imagine that with every breath, you are becoming more aligned with the energy of abundance. Visualize yourself as the person you are becoming, the successful, abundant version of you. As you embody this version, notice how your body naturally adjusts. Standing taller, walking with purpose, and carrying yourself with dignity are all ways to communicate to the world and to yourself that you are ready to receive. Movement is one of the most effective ways to shift your energy and bring your body into alignment with abundance. When you move with intention and awareness, you can change the way your energy flows through your body, helping you to release stagnant energy and embody the high-frequency vibration of prosperity. Try incorporating intentional movement into your daily routine. This could be a form of physical exercise like yoga, dancing, or walking, where you focus on the energy of abundance flowing through your body with every movement. As you move, imagine the energy of prosperity flowing into your body, filling every cell with vitality, strength, and possibility. You can also use movement to release any energetic blockages that may be preventing the free flow of abundance. If you feel stuck, stagnant, or heavy, take a few minutes to move your body in a way that feels expansive. Stretch, dance, or even shake your body gently to release tension and shift your energy. The more you move with the intention of embodying abundance, the more your body will align with this high vibration energy. Your energy field is a powerful tool in manifestation. It surrounds your physical body and is constantly sending out energetic signals to the universe. When your energy field is aligned with abundance, you radiate confidence, openness, and worthiness, which naturally attracts the opportunities and resources you desire. To tune into and strengthen your energy field, begin by practicing energy awareness. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. As you breathe, bring your awareness to the space around your body. Imagine that you are expanding your energy field with each breath, sending out waves of abundant energy that reach far beyond your physical body. Visualize your energy field glowing with a bright golden light. This light represents the energy of abundance, prosperity, and opportunity. As you focus on this energy, imagine it becoming more vibrant and expansive. Feel the field growing larger, enveloping your entire being and radiating out into the world. When you tune into this energy and embody it, you shift your frequency to match that of abundance. This energetic shift not only changes the way you feel, but also signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are a magnet for the opportunities, people, and resources that will bring your vision of abundance to life. A crucial part of embodying abundance is healing your relationship with money. Money is simply energy, and it's important to release any negative emotions, beliefs, or resistance you may have about it. This includes addressing any shame, guilt, or fear associated with wealth. These negative emotions create energetic blockages in your field that prevent you from fully embracing financial prosperity. One powerful way to heal your relationship with money is through self-reflection and forgiveness. Reflect on your past experiences with money. How was money treated in your household growing up? What messages did you receive about money? Were there any negative or limiting beliefs passed down to you? As you reflect on these experiences, offer forgiveness to yourself and others for any financial struggles or misunderstandings that occurred in the past. Next, make a conscious effort to change your beliefs about money. Begin to see money as a neutral force that flows freely and abundantly. Affirm to yourself that money is a tool for freedom, growth, and positive impact. As you heal your relationship with money, you align your energy with the flow of abundance, making it easier to attract wealth and prosperity. One of the most powerful ways to embody abundance is through gratitude. Gratitude is a high-frequency emotion that shifts your vibration from lack to abundance. When you are truly grateful for what you already have, you open yourself to receiving more. Gratitude expands your energy and makes you a magnet for more of the good things in life. Begin by making gratitude a daily practice. Each day, take time to reflect on the things you are thankful for, whether it's the financial resources you currently have, the opportunities that have come your way, or the abundance in other areas of your life. As you express gratitude, feel the energy of abundance expand within you. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you align with the vibration of prosperity. The final step in embodying abundance is to live as the abundant version of yourself. This means making decisions, taking actions, and interacting with the world as if you are already living in financial prosperity. This doesn't mean recklessly spending or pretending to be wealthy. It means aligning your actions and energy with the reality you are creating. For example, if you desire financial freedom, start making decisions that reflect that. This might include investing in yourself, prioritizing your financial goals, or setting boundaries that support your abundance. Live as though you already have the wealth and prosperity you desire, and trust that your actions will align the external world with your internal reality. By learning to embody abundance in your physical body and energy field, you create a powerful magnetic presence that attracts prosperity and success. Your thoughts, emotions, actions, and energy all work together to align you with the abundant life you desire. As you continue to embody this energy, you'll notice a shift not just in how you feel, but in the opportunities, experiences, and resources that begin to flow into your life. Abundance is not just something you desire, it is something you become. At the core of abundance and prosperity is the belief that you are worthy and deserving of receiving wealth. This concept may seem simple on the surface, but for many people, it is one of the greatest obstacles to manifesting the abundance they desire. The truth is, if you do not believe that you are worthy of wealth, you will unconsciously block its flow into your life, no matter how much you visualize, affirm, or work toward it. Understanding the importance of feeling worthy and deserving is crucial to aligning with your abundant self. In this section, we will explore why self-worth is so essential in the process of attracting wealth, how feelings of unworthiness can manifest as energetic blockages, and the practical steps you can take to shift your mindset and embody a deeper sense of deservingness. By addressing the root of unworthiness and embracing the truth of your value, you open the door for abundance to flow freely into your life. The root of unworthiness and financial limitation. The belief that you are not worthy of wealth is deeply ingrained in many people, often starting in childhood. These beliefs can come from various sources, family, society, or past experiences that communicate the idea that wealth is reserved for others, or that financial success is not for people like you. Perhaps you were taught that money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy, or maybe you experienced financial struggles that made you feel that wealth was simply out of reach. On a deeper level, feelings of unworthiness around money stem from a sense of unlovability or inadequacy. When you do not believe you are worthy of love, success, or happiness, you may unconsciously reject the abundance that is available to you. You may feel like you must prove your worthiness through hard work, sacrifice, or struggle, believing that only through these means will you earn the right to financial freedom. This mindset, rooted in feelings of inadequacy, keeps you locked in a cycle of limitation. When you feel unworthy of wealth, you create energetic resistance that blocks the natural flow of abundance. It's like building a wall around yourself that keeps opportunities and prosperity at bay. This resistance is often subtle but powerful. You may unconsciously self-sabotage, procrastinate on money-making opportunities, or hesitate to invest in yourself, because deep down you feel you don't deserve success. The truth is, this belief system creates a vibration of scarcity and lack, which then attracts more of the same, shifting the belief of unworthiness. To shift the belief of unworthiness and step into a state of abundance, you must first recognize the limiting thoughts and beliefs you have about yourself. Start by asking yourself, what beliefs do I hold about money and my ability to receive it? These might show up as thoughts like, I don't deserve success, I'm not good enough to be wealthy, or money is only for certain people. As these thoughts surface, examine their origin. Were they passed down from your family? Were they influenced by societal conditioning or past experiences of financial struggle? Recognizing the origin of these beliefs helps you separate them from your true identity. You are not these beliefs. They are simply patterns that have been conditioned over time, and they can be unlearned. Once you recognize these limiting beliefs, it's important to challenge them. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that supports the idea that I am unworthy of wealth? Most likely, you'll find that there is no concrete evidence to support these beliefs, only old stories, fears, and assumptions that have been ingrained over time. The reality is, wealth is not reserved for a select few. Abundance is a universal energy that is available to everyone, regardless of their past or present circumstances. Cultivating a mindset of worthiness, shifting your belief in your worthiness to receive wealth, requires a mindset change, a deliberate effort to replace negative limiting beliefs with empowering expansive ones. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by practicing self-love and self-compassion. Start by recognizing your inherent value as a human being. Your worth is not tied to your bank account, your job title, or your achievements. You are worthy simply because you exist. By affirming your intrinsic worth, you begin to release the belief that you must earn abundance through suffering or struggle. You can also use positive affirmations to strengthen your sense of deservingness. For example, repeat to yourself, I am worthy of unlimited wealth and success. I deserve to live a life of financial freedom and abundance. I am deserving of receiving all the prosperity that is available to me. As you repeat these affirmations, do so with full conviction. Feel the words in your body and visualize yourself stepping into the reality where wealth and success are your birthright. With each affirmation, you are reinforcing the belief that you are deserving of all the abundance you desire. Another important practice is to acknowledge your achievements and celebrate your success, no matter how small. Often we are so focused on what we don't have or what we have yet to achieve that we fail to recognize how far we've come. Take time to celebrate your wins, whether they're financial or personal. Acknowledge your growth, your resilience, and your ability to create positive change in your life. This helps build self-esteem and reinforces your sense of worthiness. Gratitude plays a powerful role in cultivating a sense of worthiness. When you focus on the abundance that is already present in your life, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude helps you recognize the good things you already have, whether they're financial, relational, or emotional. By appreciating what you have, you naturally attract more of it into your life. Make gratitude a daily practice by writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be big things. Sometimes the smallest moments of gratitude have the most profound impact. As you express gratitude for what you already have, you reinforce the belief that you are worthy of receiving more. Gratitude shifts your vibration, helping you align with the energy of abundance. Self-care is another powerful way to embody your worthiness of wealth and abundance. When you treat yourself with love and respect, you are signaling to the universe that you value yourself and your well-being. Self-care is a reflection of your belief that you deserve to receive the best that life has to offer. Self-care can take many forms: taking time for rest, enjoying hobbies, spending time with loved ones, eating nourishing food, exercising, or simply taking a moment each day to connect with yourself. These acts of self-love send a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you are worthy of receiving the abundance and prosperity you desire. Finally, the most important step in embracing your worthiness is to allow yourself to receive. Often we block the flow of abundance because we feel undeserving, or we fear that receiving wealth will make us appear selfish or greedy. But the truth is, wealth is a tool for positive change. It allows you to live the life you've always dreamed of and share your blessings with others. Begin to practice receiving even in small ways. When someone offers you a compliment, accept it graciously. When opportunities arise, say yes. When money flows to you, receive it with an open heart and gratitude. The more you practice receiving, the more you align with the energy of abundance. The process of feeling worthy and deserving of wealth is not something that happens overnight, but with consistent practice, it becomes a natural part of your life. As you embrace your intrinsic worth and shift your mindset around money, you unlock the flow of prosperity and abundance that is rightfully yours. When you know in your heart that you deserve wealth, you become a magnet for it. It's time to step into your power, claim your worthiness, and embrace the abundant life that awaits you. To fully manifest the wealth, success, and prosperity that you desire, it's essential to not only shift your internal beliefs and energy, but also embody the energy of abundance in the way you move through the world. This involves carrying the mindset and energy of abundance in every aspect of your life, from the way you think, speak, and act, to how you interact with others and how you approach challenges. When you move through the world as an embodiment of abundance, you become a magnet for opportunities, resources, and financial success. In this section, we will explore how to cultivate and maintain the mindset and energy of abundance as you navigate your daily life. This is about becoming so deeply aligned with abundance that it becomes a natural extension of who you are, guiding you toward the life you've always dreamed of. The foundation of moving through the world with the energy of abundance starts with your thoughts. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape our reality and determine how we perceive the world around us. If you approach life with a scarcity mindset, you will see only limitations, competition, and obstacles. But if you embrace an abundant mindset, you will begin to see possibilities, opportunities, and the vast potential that exists for your growth and prosperity. To cultivate an abundant mindset, begin by noticing your thoughts and replacing any that come from a place of fear, limitation, or scarcity. For example, instead of thinking, "There's not enough for everyone," shift to, "There is more than enough for everyone, and I am open to receiving my share." When you think abundantly, you align yourself with the energy of possibility. Your thoughts become aligned with the truth that abundance is infinite and you are deserving of your part in it. This mindset will attract opportunities, connections, and financial flow as you begin to recognize and seize the opportunities that come your way. The words you speak carry immense power, and when you speak with the energy of abundance, you reinforce the reality of wealth and prosperity in your life. Language is a direct reflection of your internal state. If you constantly speak in terms of lack, struggle, or limitation, you reinforce those patterns in your reality. However, when you choose words that reflect abundance, you signal to the universe that you are aligned with the flow of prosperity. Start by changing the way you speak about money, success, and opportunities. For example, instead of saying, "I can't afford that," reframe it to, "I am currently exploring ways to make that possible." Instead of thinking, "I'm not sure if I can succeed," try saying, "I am worthy of success and I am open to all opportunities that support my growth." Incorporating affirmations and abundant language into your daily conversations will help you shift your vibration. This shift will not only affect your inner state, but also influence how others perceive you, opening doors to more abundant opportunities. Having the mindset and energy of abundance is only part of the equation. You must also take inspired action toward your goals. Abundance doesn't just fall into your lap. You must take action that is aligned with the opportunities and desires you are calling in. However, the key to taking inspired action is that it must feel aligned with your highest self and your purpose. When you move through life with the energy of abundance, you are more attuned to your intuition and the opportunities that arise. You will find yourself naturally guided toward actions that feel right, and you will have the courage to take risks and move forward, even when fear tries to hold you back. This action is not driven by desperation or striving. It's driven by the certainty that abundance is your birthright and that everything you need to succeed is already available to you. For example, if you are seeking a new job or business opportunity, you might receive an intuitive nudge to reach out to a specific contact or explore a particular area. When you follow these nudges, you're taking aligned action toward your goals. The energy of abundance supports this process, helping you stay open to new possibilities and guiding you towards success. The energy of abundance is not just something that exists within you, it also radiates outward. The way you interact with others plays a huge role in attracting prosperity. When you treat others with generosity, kindness, and respect, you send out a signal that you are aligned with the flow of abundance, and others will naturally respond in kind. Start by shifting your approach to relationships and opportunities. Rather than seeing others as competition, embrace the belief that there is enough for everyone and support those around you. When you approach others with an open heart and a mindset of abundance, you create a space where mutual success is possible. For example, in business or networking, rather than seeing other professionals as rivals, look for ways to collaborate and create value together. When you embody the energy of abundance in your interactions, you attract people who share the same mindset and who may open doors for new opportunities. Trust is a crucial aspect of embodying abundance. It is natural to feel impatient when you are working toward financial goals, but it is essential to trust that the universe has its own timing. When you move through the world with the mindset of abundance, you recognize that everything you desire is already on its way to you, even if it hasn't manifested yet. Rather than becoming frustrated or anxious about the timing of your manifestations, entrust the process. Believe that the universe is aligning everything in your favor, even if you don't yet see the results. Every step you take in the direction of your goals, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your desired reality. Remember, abundance is not about a singular moment of success, it's a continuous flow. When you trust in the timing of the universe, you allow the natural rhythm of abundance to unfold in your life. This trust frees you from the pressure to control every outcome, and it creates a sense of peace and confidence that attracts even more prosperity. To move through the world with the energy of abundance, it's important to surround yourself with an environment that supports that energy. This includes the people you spend time with, the places you go, and the media you consume. Surround yourself with positive influences that uplift, inspire, and encourage your growth. Create an environment that feels abundant to you, whether that's a clean and organized living space, a vibrant and supportive social circle, or uplifting and empowering books, podcasts, or videos. By surrounding yourself with high vibration energy, you reinforce your own abundance mindset and keep yourself aligned with the flow of prosperity. Finally, as you move through the world with the mindset and energy of abundance, take time to celebrate every success, no matter how small. Celebrating your achievements is an important part of embodying abundance, as it reinforces the belief that more good things are coming your way. Take a moment to reflect on your progress and appreciate how far you've come. Celebrate the steps you've taken, the lessons you've learned, and the abundance that is already flowing into your life. This celebration not only feels good, but also sends a message to the universe that you are grateful for what you have and open to receiving more. When you move through the world with the mindset and energy of abundance, you become a magnet for prosperity. By thinking, speaking, and acting from a place of abundance, you attract the wealth, success, and opportunities you deserve. The more you embody this energy, the more your external reality will reflect your inner alignment with abundance. As you continue to move forward with confidence, trust, and gratitude, you'll notice how the universe begins to open doors and shower you with the prosperity you've always desired. Now that you've tapped into the energy of abundance, remember, you are worthy of all the wealth and success that's flowing your way. The more you embody this mindset, the more the universe will open up to you. So take action, trust the process, and celebrate every step of your journey. If you enjoyed this transformation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more on how to live a life filled with endless possibilities. You are abundant now. Go live it.